I never thought this day would come. I never thought that the Me Too movement would finally get stronger, but it seems Nickelodeon maybe figured out Dan Schneider's crazy foot fetish fiend. And that is, of course, today, the big news reported that Nickelodeon has officially cut ties with its producer, its perverted producer, Dan Schneider. I can't believe this is actually happening. I thought it would never come. And a little bit of irony, huh? A little bit. Guess who this is over here? This is Miranda Cosgrove. Oh, Miranda, if the better time to sue Dan Schneider is now and to speak up for the Me Too movement, this is it right here. This is it. Let's read this People magazine article. Nickelodeon has officially parted ways with Dan Schneider, the creator of many of your favorite shows from the mid-2000s, such as iCarly, Zoe 101, and Drake and Josh, for current reasons unknown. A statement obtained by People magazine says, following many conversations together about next directions and future opportunities, Nickelodeon and other longtime creative partner Dan Schneider, Schneider's Bakery, of course, his perverted I can't stop laughing. I thought this day would never come. I'm just so overwhelmed with joy. Schneider's Bakery have agreed to not extend the current deal. Since several Schneider's Bakery projects are wrapping up, both sides agreed that it is a natural time for Nickelodeon and Schneider's Bakery to pursue other opportunities and projects. Well, with Harvey Weinstein, people still don't forget about him. I doubt Dan Schneider's even going to get a job. He's most likely going to end up going to jail because a lot of women who used to work for Dan outside of maybe the cast of Zoe 101 or iCarly, who, again, rumors have been going around since the Harvey Weinstein story broke last year, that now is the time for anybody, including poor little Miranda Cosgrove over here, to finally come out and tell their stories. Why is it that maybe they're so afraid that Hollywood will still come after them? You may ask, because Dan Schneider was still working with Nickelodeon as the accusations were coming in months ago when I first made my rant against Dan Schneider. Oh boy. I never thought that this would happen. This is one of the best days of my life, honestly. To finally see that justice may come for the Me Too movement. And I understand about this whole Me Too thing. I understand it now completely. Because researching it, understanding what these women dealt with Harvey Weinstein and all the other perverts that are still out there in Hollywood, maybe because of this one move, maybe this is the trigger pull for Corey Feldman to make that movie about perverts in Hollywood. Maybe it's about time he does that. Because trust me, he is a big voice for the Me Too movement. You don't believe me? Just look up his interviews that he's done. Even before Matt Lauer was exposed for the perv that he was. And they have this old photo of him and Drake Bell. Can you get any more creepy than this? Come on. And you know what's going to be even more crazy? I feel so bad for the cast of Henry Danger. I'm going to quickly mention this. You know why I'm going to feel awful about them? Just for a sec. Because they're probably going to be out of work. And you know who you can thank for this. And I'll just quickly mention Jace Norman here for a sec. I'm sorry for bringing him up because they have a related article here. The kid who plays Henry Danger. I'm going to be honest here. You can thank Harvey Weinstein for ruining your career in Hollywood. Because you're not going to get a job in Hollywood thanks to these perverts who are influencing the decisions that go on in Hollywood. And that's why there is a Me Too movement. That's why I'm always afraid of these children going into show business. because something bad can happen to them. And look how creepy this is. Look how creepy this is. This is an old photo from season 1 of iCarly. Oh! And then also keeping in mind, there have been other rumors that he's had a foot fetish crave for Amanda Bynes. Which, by the way, maybe that explains her downward spiral. But who knows? Maybe for a 30-year-old trying to regain her career, maybe something good will come out of this. Ugh. I never even knew he worked on the WB sitcom What I Like About You. Can you get any more creepy than this? This is a more recent photo of Jeanette McCurdy and Ariana Grande from Sam and Cat. I don't know how am I supposed to even think about what this man has done to say, oh, let me look at your foot. Let me look at your foot. Come on. There's clear evidence of that. There's clear evidence of that. If there's not, then I'm sorry, but, that's why there is a Me Too movement. You have to speak up now. And I'm quickly going to mention Bill Cosby for a second. And I'm sorry for going off topic. Guess what? Bill Cosby's trial's supposed to start again next week. You don't think that just because Harvey Weinstein has been accused by 80-plus women that Bill Cosby's probably going to be now found guilty of raping and drugging Andrea Constand? That probably will happen too. Yeah, and then Chris Savino. He was accused of sexual harassment. So, you can thank Me Too for this. I'm going to say this to Jace. It's just terrible. It's terrible that this had to happen. The truth has to be out there, and if it's not, then we're too distracted from the real news, and this is it right here. This is what I don't understand. 12 female Nickelodeon employees came forward with accusations about Chris Savino, including claims that he made unwanted sexual advances and threatening blacklisting within the industry. So you see here, Dan Schneider, foot fetish. Let's end the video on this point. Foot fetish Dan. Crazy Chris. You can't make this stuff up. I'm going to continue to talk about this. And believe me, I'm going to say this here. I'm hoping this happens. I'm really hoping this is going to happen to Bill Cosby. I hope there is no mercy on your soul and you are found guilty of drugging and raping Andrea Constand. Alright, that's what I'm hoping will happen next. Thanks to Nickelodeon finally pulling the trigger and finally looking into this. Because this is a sign right here, and I'm hoping that there'll be more news. Because if there's not, if there's no lawsuits, if there's no news about this outside of this one story, then it's clear to me that there's blacklisting going on, and this needs to stop in the industry. And I'm sorry for rambling on, but I'm just happy that this finally happened, that Nickelodeon is officially done with Dan Schneider. So that's it. Thank you for watching.